Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, and currently I am pregnant with twins, Di twins, Di twin girls, I should say. Um, I am currently 24 weeks and 5 days. So 25 weeks on Monday. But today is a good day because I have an ultrasound. So I'm excited to see the girls. Probably can't take you guys along with me, but I at least want to give some updates. I'll give more updates after my scan. Um, so it's funny. I have a growth scan this morning, and I've been feeling the girls move pretty frequently. But this morning I did not feel them move, and of course, like my anxiety was through the roof. For like 20 minutes or 5-10 minutes feels like an hour. So it's 6:41 right now. My appointment's at 7:30. Um, but I woke up like at 5:40, so an hour ago. Oh, I only woke up an hour ago. It feels like I woke up 2 hours ago. I woke up an hour ago, and I was like trying to get them to move because they usually move before I get out of bed in the morning. So I got out of bed, got Cinco ready for daycare and sent him on his way with Josh. But anyways, I drank a little bit of orange juice. That didn't work, so I was like, oh, it made me so nervous. But I ended up doing the Doppler, and I heard their heartbeats. So I was like, okay, that's at least a little comforting. So anyways, I went to the laundry and got some laundry out to put so I can look nice and fresh for my doctor's appointment. Yeah, I have shorts on and a little sweatshirt, so nothing spectacular. So anyways, I went to the laundry room and I felt like a kick, and then I felt like a few kicks. Like they were like, "I'm up, Mom. I'm just sleeping in this morning." So that made me feel a little bit better. But I also have an appointment at around like 7:30, like I said. It's a growth scan, so we'll see like how big they're getting. Make sure they're both on track. It's really nice that I get these appointments because I didn't have them with Cinco, and Cinco Cinco was a small baby. I don't know if these girls will be small babies. I think they actually both may be a little bit bigger than him, which is crazy. So we get to monitor their growth every month. So that's really good. But I tried to maybe switch it up for this update because they get kind of boring because nothing is really. I mean, I like having a boring pregnancy. It means what? No news is good news, right? Or something like that. So I take my gestational diabetes test in a couple weeks. I take it at my regular OB. So I take it. I'll be 20. How far along would I be? I'm looking at a calendar. I'll be like 26. I'll be 26 going on 27 weeks pregnant. So that'll be good. So this morning, like I said, I'm going to try to eat some breakfast before my appointment. This lighting is terrible. My hair looks terrible. I just put it in a ponytail. I'm going to try to eat some breakfast this morning. Feed Coco, and then I work today, but I work from home, so that's nice. That's why I have my appointments on Friday, so I don't have to rush. 7:30 is early, but at least I get it out the way and I don't have to stress about the appointment because no one likes stressing. I also forgot to mention, the lighting sucks right here. Anyways, I also forgot to mention, last night I didn't take my nausea medication last night. I think it's Diclegis or a generic form of Diclegis. This is the first time I didn't take it. And I feel like I don't wake up as groggy because it's a sleep medication, so I didn't wake up groggy, but something feels a little off. Like, I usually wake up with a really dry mouth from taking it at night, I wake up very like super dry and wanting to like get something down, like water or something to drink. But this morning, I don't feel that way. It feels like, I don't know. I feel like it may turn not so good. Like I may get nauseous in the middle or the end of the day. I feel like the end of the day is probably going to be worse. So that makes me nervous. But 24 weeks, I should be, you know, in the great stage, but maybe that medicine's been holding me together. I don't know. So I wanted to, but while it's fresh in my mind, I wanted to, what am I trying to say? I wanted to talk about it because I don't know how I'm going to feel later on. So I'll probably update you guys when all my other symptoms, I mean, what's going on these past couple weeks, 23 and 24. But we're moving right along. Other than that, like I said, I'm going to eat some breakfast and then that's it. I just want to do a belly update. So this is, what did I just say? Oh, I'm 24 weeks pregnant. 24 weeks in 5 days, so it's almost 25. I can never tell if it's getting bigger. I mean, I think it's definitely getting heavier because I'm tired of, like at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I just wish I could just like pop this belly off and like put it to the side and then, you know what I mean? But anyways, this is the belly. Yeah, you can't mistake it now. I feel like I look like I'm well into my 30s weeks pregnant, but we're not there yet. All right, so for breakfast, I'm going to have a breakfast burrito. So I usually just put an egg, and then I use these flour tortillas, which are the best. You have to cook them. They're La Abuela brand. I get them at Aldi. But they're so good. They're light. They taste kind of like a fresh homemade tortilla. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I put a little turkey bacon, and I do put a little cheese, but I didn't take it out of the fridge. So we're gonna go ahead and make that and get ready for my appointment. Coco, you need some food before I leave? Let's feed you. Eat Coco before I go. Sounds. I think I showed these on the vlog before. So yeah, these are the girls. Oh, it shows that they're girls. And then, oh, look at that little 3D ultrasound. So we'll see how much bigger she is. We'll compare the girls. And this is twin A. We don't get good pictures of twin B because I think that's where no, this is twin B. I'm confused. This is twin B. And then this is twin A. I think, I don't know. Who knows what I'm trying to say. And this is when I was, what, 14 weeks? This one was, I was 20 weeks here, 20 weeks. And then this one I was 14 weeks. And look how little they look. I thought they looked so big. There's a little there. So, we'll see. And that's us with your baby Shinko. Oh, so sweet. He's so sweet. All right, let's get moving. Still late. 7:41. Crazy. Anyways, see you guys there. So I'm at the doctor's. Finally made it. I was only a couple minutes late, but it's okay. It was so funny that this is the first time they asked, have you gotten the COVID vaccine? They've always kind of, they never asked. But I thought that was interesting because I think with all the cases going up, a lot of pregnant women are, getting sick. And thank goodness I've gotten my shot before I got pregnant, so I never really was too worried. But I thought that was interesting. So anyways, I will see you guys after my visit. Just finished the ultrasound. Both babies look good, I think. I mean, I haven't talked to the doctor yet. I'm waiting on the doctor. But I got some good pictures. These are the pictures I got. They're not the greatest. That's cute. Let's see. Sweet little face. Good sweet little face. So just waiting on the doctor. It looked like death. This is the next day, so I wanted to sit down and kind of just talk about my symptoms and talk about maybe a couple things that I've bought these last couple of weeks because we're getting closer and closer. So as you guys saw in the previous clips, I had my ultrasound, my 25-week growth scan ultrasound at the specialist, so the MFM doctor. Babies are great. They're 1.5 pounds each, so they're right on track. So I have about 3 pounds of baby, which is kind of insane. So I do definitely feel pretty big. When it comes to symptoms, nothing's really changed from the last couple weeks. I am just getting more and more out of breath. So when I'm sitting, it feels like a baby's kind of pushing on my lungs, but I don't know if that's what it is or if I'm just, out of breath. I don't know. I tried to stop taking my nausea medication, the Diclejus. I stopped taking it one night and the next day I was miserable. I was throwing up every couple of hours, so I still am very nauseous. So I need to continue to take my medicine. I did get a question on my last video, any embarrassing symptoms. Honestly, I'm trying to think, or TMI symptoms. I don't really think so. So like gas or bowel movements or pooping or whatever. Nothing more than out of the ordinary, I guess. So regular bowel movements, nothing's really changed for me. I was constipated in my first trimester, but this trimester I'm doing just fine. And then hemorrhoids. I mean, I got hemorrhoids with my first pregnancy. And I got them mostly my first trimester because I was constipated, but this, it kind of cleared up. So I do probably expect to get them probably at the end of the pregnancy or once I have the babies, because once they say you've had hemorrhoids, you're probably going to continue to have them if you continue to have problems. But other than that, I don't have too many crazy symptoms. I have a pretty, knock on wood, uneventful pregnancy, which is a blessing. My pelvic pain, it's getting better, but definitely I have to keep stretching and keep moving around, to keep that pelvis pain under control. I figured out why my pelvis pain is so bad, and it's only on the right side. So when I went to my ultrasound, baby A is so far down into my pelvis, I pretty much had to do my ultrasound with my right butt cheek out, because she had, in order for her to get like a picture of the head, she had to go so far down because baby A is like, she's in my crotch. So that's wonderful. So that's why I really only get it on one side, because it's baby A, and baby B is on my left side, head down. So they're both still head down. They've been head down since, I don't know, the 20-week anatomy scan. So I'm hoping, I mean, they can still move around and they still have lots of room to move, I think. But I'm hoping they just stay head down, because that would make for, an easier delivery. I wouldn't have to hopefully do a C-section, but I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I think in my last video, I don't know if we put the cribs together yet, but we put the cribs together. I can probably show some clips of that. And I did mention that we bought them in my last one from Walmart, and they were a little less expensive than the other ones, but I don't really recommend them because the paint quality wasn't great. So the white looked a little bit yellowish. I don't know. So I repainted them white. So I had to do that. So really I didn't think I saved too much money because I had to repaint them, but whatever. So I did that, and then I bought like just a bunch of like little clothes like on clearance and stuff like that. Just trying to buy as much as I can. But for the most part, it's been pretty much an uneventful 2 weeks. And then my next appointment will be, not next week, the week after, so it'll be 27 weeks, and that's when I take my glucose test. I am a little bit nervous about my glucose test. I didn't have gestational diabetes with Cinco, but they say when you're pregnant with twins, you're more susceptible to it. So that makes me a little bit nervous, but we'll take it in stride. But I've been kind of feeling, for the most part, pretty good. It's just, I think it's just getting more and more uncomfortable. Like the babies are moving around a ton. I did ask the doctor, I said, how do you count how do you do kick counts, and how do you know which baby is more active? Do you count 10 each? And she's like, that would be kind of crazy to ask. She's like, you just know what's normal for you and what you usually feel. And when something's out of the ordinary is when you should be concerned. But don't be overly like have anxiety about which baby's moving and trying to count to 10, because I don't know how people are so in tune and know which baby is kicking. I think for me, since they're both head down, their feet and arms both go right into the middle. So that's why I find I have a lot of movement. It's because I think it's both babies. So, so far, like I said, so far so good. I'm just getting bigger and just a little bit more uncomfortable. I think I showed my belly earlier in the clips, but I'll show my belly again after this. But I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any other updates. I didn't talk about like how big the babies should be on my little bump app like I usually do. So let me, let's see. 24 weeks, baby's as big as a cantaloupe. It says the baby should be about 1.3. So my babies are a little bit bigger than that. But it's because I'm closer into my 25 weeks. I think that's why. It says, consider this a preview of motherhood. Baby's doing just fine and you're, well, kind of a mess. Your week 24 baby is working on ready to survive and thrive in the outside world. Oh yeah, they said 24 week is viability week, which is kind of a controversial topic because any baby should have a chance to be viable, I guess, once you have them. But I guess 24 weeks is when the most NICUs will I think some NICUs will take them younger, but most NICUs will take them at 24 weeks and try to keep them alive. And I don't know the percentage of viability, but apparently 24 weeks is viability week. So that's nice though. You, on the other hand, are probably experiencing some of the late pregnancy discomfort, leg cramps, backaches, and swollen feet. I do have backaches, but I've had backaches for a while, which obviously it's because of the weight. I'm nothing swollen. I'm still wearing my rings. Leg cramps. No, I don't think so. Baby is now the size of a cantaloupe, 11.8 inches, 24-week-old fetus now weighs 1.3 pounds, which I said. Swollen ankles, leg cramps, and backaches. Linea nigra. That's that dark line. I've had that for a while. Stretch marks. I don't know if I'm getting more or if these ones that I've already had from Cinco at the end are just more pronounced, but we'll see. It says recommended weight gain is about 14 to 16 pounds. How much have I gained? I think I actually gained right about there, about 15 pounds. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the updates. I mean, or lack of updates. I feel, like I said, pretty good. I just realized I'm just more out of breath, and these babies are just getting bigger and bigger, and I can feel them roll and move. It's crazy, but we're moving right along. Everything's good. Did I say in my ultrasound that they did two ultrasounds? So they did an abdominal ultrasound and a internal ultrasound, just to check the length of my cervix, which is still about 5 centimeters. So I think that's pretty good. So we don't have any concerns of me going into labor early, which is great. As long as I can keep the twins in, the better. Obviously, it gives them a good chance to, grow stronger in my belly. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I think I showed my belly, but I'll show it again just to see. And I'll see you guys in my next update. Bye. This is the belly. It's my little top. Let's see if I should back up. Every time I'm on my knees. So this is the belly. This thing looks so huge when I'm on my knees like this. But anyways, just the belly. Let's see if I should go this way. There she is. So yeah, that's the belly. So baby A is like down here, like this, and baby B is up here, like this. And so it's like baby A's head, spine, feet, I guess, are all right here. So baby A's head's up, baby B's head's up here, spine, and then facing like this way. So they go like this, I think. Something like that. I don't know. But anyways, that's the belly. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.